Okay guys, it's really happening. I'm going to declutter my whole house. What better time to do this than the end of the year, the beginning of the new year. You're gonna see me in several different outfits because I'm going to film this over several days. It's just not realistic in my life right now to do the whole house at once, but I can't wait to take you along on this journey as we go room by room, drawer by drawer, and really get a fresh start for the new year. We're going to start in my home office. This is where I work every day, and it's an area that I always love to keep tidy. But during the year, as usual, just like everybody else, I accumulate things. So I'm going to pull out stuff from every drawer and just take it all apart and see what it looks like when we pull it all back together. As I've been pulling things out of the drawers, I've noticed that they're not in really terrible shape. At this point, they could be better, but honestly, it's not too bad. So I'm hopeful that this area isn't going to take me too much time to go through, but I know that this area in here definitely could use a little bit more of my attention. This is a combination of things that just need to be rehomed, like put in a different place within my house. For example, that laptop and those books over there. And some of these things are also donations. So that didn't take me a super long amount of time, and I just want you all to see kind of where we're at. So over here is everything that I've pulled out that either needs to be trashed, donated, or go to another place in my home. Here is the garbage bag, which is like a combination of garbage and recycling. That only took me like 10 minutes-ish to get through everything. And it just really goes to show that when you regularly declutter, it never has to be the huge undertaking like it is the first time around. I'm not gonna lie though, I am pooped. This was the room that I was probably looking forward to the least. I have some other problem spaces too. I'm gonna keep going. I think I have it in me to do one more room today, but that's probably gonna be it for today. It's gonna be my hallway closet, which is my linen closet. I've gone through this pretty recently. I'm really not good about keeping it in shape though, so let's see what we can do, see what we can declutter. I personally love to donate sheets and blankets to animal shelters, especially this time of year in the winter. They really could use it. Opening and showing you all because it is just pretty much a hot mess. Like that side doesn't look too bad, right? But like the rest of it, just what the heck is going on? Perfect, but wow, does it look better. And I mean, look at the bottom now. This is ridiculous how good it looks. Now all I have to do is go in and put in these labels here for what each of these types of sheets and towels are, and it's gonna look perfect. I'm gonna show you all how much I pulled out that is going to be donated. Like, that's a lot. And that all just came from in here. Good morning, today is day 2 of decluttering, and I just wanted to show you what I accomplished yesterday, which is all of these bags, which are going to be donated. And today I'm going to be working on the garage. What are we going to be working on today, Abigail? What are we going to work on?
The garage.
What is our goal? What do we hope to do?
Clean it.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't look too bad over there, right?
There?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not too bad. Let's go take a closer look, and I'll show you what we've got going on. So it's already been organized before. Everything is already into categories. We're just gonna see if there's anything that we can let go. And then over there, that's the area, that fence over, or that fence, that whole set of shelves over there is what I really want to declutter because I have some plans for some things in the house that belong here instead. And also, it's just time. It's just time.
Yes.
All right, so the first step. What is the first step that we do, Abigail? Come over here. What is the first thing that we do when we need to declutter?
Take everything out.
That's right. So what does that mean? We're gonna pull everything off the
Shelves.
and I love my rolling bag. A dog came up to me while I was on the street waiting for my client to let me in and peed all over it, and I have not had a chance well, I tried to clean it properly, but it never really came out. And I've just decided we've got to let this bag go. So one of the things I'm going to have Abigail help me with right now is removing everything from this bag. Do you think you can help me with that?
Should we keep that?
We're going to keep some of it, probably most of it, because it's organizing supplies. Can you just lay those things out here on the ground, the things that you find, please?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start pulling some things off.
Some of that. Some of this. Some tape.
Yeah, you can just put it here on the floor.
Another plastic. More bags. First aid. A bunch of
Band-Aids in there?
Band-Aids that spilled
Okay.
everywhere.
The Band-Aid spilled everywhere? Oh no.
Ew!
Oh no, those are just gloves. They just need to be washed. These are for like when we are handling photographs or other delicate documents. Careful so the bag doesn't fall over on you.
Wait, you're gonna give this away?
No, I'm gonna donate this bag because it got peed on and Mommy doesn't like that. And I think that it's time for me to get a new one.
Where? I like that bag
Abigail,
so much.
that's not how we make our decisions. So what I need you to do is help me by putting those items down that are left into here. Oh, maybe not the garbage bag. We'll
Okay.
put that up here. Okay, those we'll keep out. So this is good. One of the things that's really good about the fact that I've organized this so many times before is some things don't have to come out. We already know that like all my supplies are gonna stay. Abigail, do you still want that sprinkler or can we donate it?
We can donate it.
Okay, here. I feel like these can actually go then. 'Cause we don't even have this anymore. Wait, can you put that back, please?
Don't know what it is.
Yeah, put it back, okay?
Okay.
We'll get over to that side in a little bit.
That's okay.
You know, I don't think we need so many of these anymore. Maybe we just keep one. Maybe we'll keep the one new one, and these ones we're gonna donate. Because I think it's more than enough. So far, I haven't really gotten rid of a lot, and I'm not expecting to because my garage is already pretty minimal and organized, but still important to go through everything at least once a year. I got through the shelf. Look at how much better it looks. It's really cleared off now. And so that's gonna leave a lot of room for me because I'm going to be pulling stuff from my guest room closet. I've decided like holiday decor is gonna go here instead of in there. So that really helped. Here's a look at the recycling as well as the trash. And I'm also gonna show you all of the donation items which are here. And then this showing, it doesn't really look that different, but still very helpful to go through. And once I get all of the trash and the donations out, I'm gonna do a final sweep of the garage because I think it's just gonna make it feel more fresh. I'll note Abigail wrote this in chalk while we were working on the garage, and how cute is that? After organizing the office, the garage, as well as the linen closet, it's time for us to make a Goodwill trip because my trunk is already full and I only have got through a couple rooms in my home. So let's go. Let's see if there's anything that I can have you help with. Can you carry this one in?
Pop pits.
Yeah, Mommy doesn't need those anymore. Walk towards that door over there. See that?
Go in.
Yeah, we go in. Let's go in and we're gonna donate things. I'll show you. Okay, see here we are at the donation center. So that was going, you can hand it to, there you go. She's gonna hand us the receipt, okay, Abigail? What's the donation receipt for? What can we use it for?
For tax.
For taxes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Most people use it.
Okay, cool. New day today. I had to take a few days off because I got this really annoying cold. Thankfully it wasn't COVID, but still kind of recovering from that. And thankfully I'm doing a lot better, but I want to get back to decluttering because I have this goal of decluttering my whole house before the end of the year. Today I'm going to also be hosting a little gingerbread party, as you can see over here. Look at how cute this is. Anyway, since I have guests coming over, I thought this would be the perfect time for me to work on this area over here, which is a combination of holiday decor as well as my daughter's toys. So I'm going to try to do a quick tidy and declutter of this area today. pretty happy with how this turned out. Still quite a lot of stuff there, but the corner looks way more manageable, and it's really nice to have all of the holiday decor put away now and everything is in its place. I've got to put this back upstairs in the closet where all of my holiday decor goes, and then all of that stuff over there belongs in my daughter's room, and that's just the bag for my tripod, so I'll leave that there until I put my tripod away. But that's the last step, and otherwise this room is looking pretty darn good and decluttered. The thing about having a guest room, it's so wonderful to have this space, but also it becomes very easy to kind of forget about it. Where do you think we should start? What do you recommend we start by doing?
Clearly we need to pull everything out first.
Are you going to help, Abigail?
Make categories.
Oh my, do you think we can pull it all out into this room, or are we going to need to go down the hallway? What do you think?
Down the hallway.
Also, I forgot to mention, like, up at the top, you can't really see, but there's stuff all the way at the very top of the closet, too.
And it's going to be one of the easiest moments to categorize things because the categories are so different. So we're going to be able to see very clearly what needs to be with what. But there are going to be a lot of types of categories, I think.
Abigail, you can start by pulling out all those dolls. Why don't we put the dolls on the bed, because those things are really, we need to be gentle with them dolls.
Wow.
And they're very old. Like, these are from Africa.
They're amazing.
And
This is my favorite doll.
oh, cool.
And I have them here
This
because
is my favorite.
I liked displaying them, but I'm trying to change the energy in this closet, and I think if I can get half of this empty, that would be wonderful. This is the first ever bath toy I bought, Abigail.
Really?
Yeah, it's staying. Clearly it's staying. It's going in Abigail's memory box.
Yay!
I really want to get to the bottom of what happened to this drawer, because, like, why?
Yeah.
Something happened here.
Maybe something stuck behind.
Something stuck behind.
Yeah.
All
You're
together.
right.
You're right. I know. Maybe
So
it goes
here-
with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what? I'm upset by, because some of this stuff I rebought this year and I didn't have to. Oh yeah.
That's why we do this.
It is why we do this.
What is this?
A tablecloth.
Oh, that's great. That goes with the party supplies. This is more of my 90s party stuff.
Oh.
It was my Hello Kitty party.
But you know, I don't feel like I need this anymore.
Oh, look at this! Tablecloth coming through! So
Okay, that's
cute.
trash. Yeah, it's that.
This can be trash.
Okay.
Something. You know what?
Uh-huh.
Look at cute.
Oh.
There. The culprit. The culprit.
There. Oh!
What did you find? Did you know that I used to be a master at this game?
Did you play an expert?
Yes.
What is this game?
I did. Okay, well, that side, Abigail. This is when it starts getting really ugly.
Oh my god. I got a glove.
Cool. Okay, Abigail, I thought you were going to continue
all
on
bad
pull out.
Yes.
All right, we're going to donate this.
What is that?
It's a helicopter.
It is?
Yeah. This is going to be donated too. Can you put this in the donation pile? It's nice when I can just make the decision as I see it.
That is so cute. That was my dad.
Where should we start? What do you think, Amber?
Look at this.
Well, as you would say, what category feels easiest to you?
Well, I know that as I said, I'm selling all the games, so at least we can get that out and even just downstairs.
Yeah.
Let's start with the stuff in the room first,
Okay.
and then we'll work our way out.
Okay.
It can be hard to make these kinds of decisions on your own stuff. All the maps.
I blew up this balloon. Can you tie
And the
it?
rest, oh, just tie it.
Yeah.
There you go. Make sure that was your place.
Balloon.
No, I've had these for a long time though, so I think we're gonna toss these. Ew, this is really, really dirty. So if we're gonna reuse this, it's gotta be cleaned. This is kind of nasty looking. Abigail, do you want to help with cleaning the shelves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no.
No?
I'm gonna put some of the garbage out there and then.
Okay.
Paper supplies.
That's all staying.
in
All of
here.
that, and I don't know, so I guess I need to figure out what all is staying in here. Let's just decide whether it's staying at all or not.
Okay.
These are all donate.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't have any more paper.
You don't have any more paper?
Yeah, I got your paper.
Here you go. Take this to your room.
Can I have 2 glow sticks?
Yeah.
Yay! Glowies!
I'm actually going to put these. These can actually go underneath Abigail's bathroom sink. I know that sounds weird, but they're intended for a rave bath.
Okay. Sounds great.
That's the purpose of
Amber,
that.
look. Why?
We need to take a look at this stuff in the hallway.
What's in here?
Abigail, can you not pull it all out right now?
Just this.
Just look at it, okay? As I'm seeing, some of this stuff just doesn't fit because ideally all of it should fit into the bibs. So, but this is exactly what I want to get out of this room. This one, this one, this one.
Ooh, nice.
Those are actually curtains and I don't want them anymore.
Okay.
Let's get those out. This goes, this stays, this goes, this stays, this stays. Okay, all of that stays. Everything else there stays.
Wow.
All right, this isn't an unreasonable amount of gift bags in my opinion, but let's get rid of some of
It
them.
says my name.
Okay, these ones can go. Let's just recycle them.
Go. Those.
Those are gonna stay. All right. These I know are staying. This is like Easter and Halloween. These graduation things. Oh, this goes with my. That could probably still fit in that Christmas box there. Where's the other Christmas box? Oh, it's here.
Oh.
Which is also like overflowing. Like you can
Yeah.
tell I need a bigger size of that for that one.
Yeah.
All right. So these pumpkins are gonna stay.
You want me to fit it in there?
No, it doesn't have to. I just need something larger.
Okay.
These guys are staying.
What is that again?
It's my whole container of
right.
Easter eggs. They're staying because they're the gift that keeps on giving. These I'm gonna put out now
Okay.
downstairs. And then what's this one? Halloween maybe? Halloween.
That's cute.
I recently, it was recently Halloween and I'm keeping all of this, so
Yeah.
there's not very much left. I probably could fit this
Really
guy
cute.
in here, but these don't fit. So again, like ideally I would have a larger box that just could fit all of it
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
Instead of having to have these separated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I want to keep this stuff, but I'm debating how much more I keep just for my classes that I am going to be teaching in person again soon. Okay, I think we're going to keep these ones, but we're going to give these to Abigail to try because she's old enough to try them. These 2 Oregon Trail ones I'm going to donate. Most of this is staying here. But these kinds of things, these ones are just at home. For me, these are for my teaching. So these kind of go with the stuff that we put in my office earlier that I would take when I'm teaching. Let's take a look at the after. This is one side of the closet. Didn't buy any product, just reused what we had. Got all the gift wrap together in one section. Now there's a lot of open space, which, as I always tell my clients, never be afraid of having some empty space. Here's the other side of the closet. Overall, I'm so happy with how this turned out. It looks a million times better. There's still a few things that we'll need to do. All of these here on the bed need to go into a bin. It's going to be a sentimental bin for me. Here are the other things that still need to be done. So this is the holiday stuff, which, as I'm realizing, I probably need to get more bins that are like this size down there. Maybe 2 more, 1 to 2 more, so that I can fit everything. And then over here is the look at the trash, as well as the donation items. There's not a lot for me to do in my bedroom because I did a closet clean out really recently. However, I noticed that there are a couple pairs of shoes here that I absolutely never wear. And if you know anything about me, I'm very, very particular about my shoes. So these 2 pairs here, I'm gonna pull these out and I'm gonna let them go. I'm here in my daughter's room. It's a huge mess. Look at the desk. Look behind me here on the floor. There's just a lot going on, but this is so typical, right? Kids' rooms get messy. And so I'm going to go through it, see what I can declutter. But I think more than anything, because we declutter this room really often,
I just need to tidy it up. And I just had a conversation with Abigail about this. Usually she's the one who tidies this up, but today she doesn't want to be in the video, so I'm going to be the one tidying it up. Also, a few changes that we're going to make. A few of the bigger items are going to be leaving the room, not leaving my home entirely, but leaving the room to make space for something else, because I have some plans for potentially doing a bookcase either over here or over there in the room. I'm not sure where it's going to go yet, but right now her stuff is divided between downstairs and upstairs, and that really made a lot of sense when she was younger. But now at this age, at age 7, I think that we can have most, if not all of her things up here in this room. Check out the desk, and also this floor area here is clear. I still have a few other things that I want to remove, but I may wait to do that until I get the bookcase. But like that dollhouse is gonna come out, and also that play kitchen. And I'm debating taking down that adorable Puff and Rock set because it's so adorable. It's definitely staying in the memory box if it's not staying in her room, but even though the bed isn't made, I'm very happy with this progress. This is the last space that I would need to work on for decluttering this year. But what I realized, because I did this really recently, is there really isn't very much, if anything, that needs to go from my kitchen. I really did a recent reset. I'm just gonna take a look at this drawer because I think there may be something in here that I'm not using. No, this all looks good. I think this is all gonna stay. So that wraps everything up for the video, and I'm so happy that I got a chance to declutter so many spaces in my home. I went through every room in my home, through every drawer, through every cabinet, and decluttered it. Now, you might be wondering, as someone who is already a minimalist and has decluttered more than 80% of my possessions, how could I have more to declutter? The truth is, we always have an influx of items coming into our home, and as we get older, as times change, our needs change. And so it's really important that at least once a year, we do a full reset of our home. And you might be surprised by what you find with how much I was able to let go of in some of the spaces in my home. I had to fit it in with my life, and that can be really challenging, especially as a mom. You're going to see my daughter is helping me through some of this process as well. She gave me permission to go through and declutter her room. She wasn't really feeling in the mood to help me that day, so I did that one on my own. But I'm so excited for you to see this, and more than anything, I hope that this provides you with some encouragement and some motivation if you're feeling stuck and like you just don't know where to get started. I promise you that you can do this. You just need to take it one step at a time.